Hello, this is the Group 10 Outreach presentation featuring Matt Archibald, Andrew Puente, and Brenda Jones. Our presentation is one that would be given at a local preschool having a family night event, even though it could also potentially be used for an elementary-aged audience as well. I have done a presentation like this for my library before with a coworker. The idea is that this is a preschool where librarians come regularly to do story times in the classroom, but at this event, the parents and children are all present. Our presentation features, first off, a story time that serves to both entertain the children present and to show parents what the librarians do when we visit their child's daycare. Secondly, details about library programs and services to show parents what else we have available at the library. And last of all, a take-home craft that librarians would hand out for families to take home and do together.
Hello, my friends. Welcome to Storytime. I'm Mr. Matt, and our story time today is about bunnies. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read a book for you called Fear the Bunny by Richard T. Morris and Priscilla Burris. But before I start the book, did you know that April is National Poetry Month? And I'm going to read a little bit of a poem for you. This poem is by a poet named William Blake, and it's called The Tiger. And it goes like, the beginning of it goes like this. Tiger, tiger, burning bright, in the forests of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? It's a poem about a tiger and kind of how scary it is, right? I'm not going to read the whole poem to you right now, but maybe if you're interested, you can ask me about it later and I can find the whole poem for you. But right now, let's get back to, we'll stop talking about tigers and we'll go back to our story about bunnies. Fear the Bunny. Wait a minute, what is that on the front cover? You're right, it's a tiger. So I guess this book is about bunnies and tigers. Let's find out. Fear the Bunny. You know what? Do you think bunnies are scary? Is that something we need to be afraid of? I don't know. Maybe we'll read the book and we'll find out. We start with a bunch of animals in the woods, and looks like they're reading a poem. Bunnies, bunnies, burning bright in the forests of the night. They're all reading a poem, and look who's looking. A tiger. And he says, excuse me, that's not how it goes. It's tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forests of the night. Well, here, it's bunnies, bunnies. Well, that's ridiculous. The poem is about me, the most feared animal in the forest. There's nothing scary about a bunny. Is he right? I don't know, are bunnies scary? In this forest, we fear the bunnies. Oh, come on. What's a bunny going to do? Hop on my head? Nibble my tail? Fear the bunny. That's a good one. Do you think this tiger is scared of bunnies? I don't think so. Please run away. Save yourself. Look, I don't run away from anything, okay? Have you seen these teeth? These claws? Do you hear that? I don't hear anything. The bunnies are approaching. Ooh, the bunnies are approaching. Quick, someone, check my vegetable garden. You are in grave danger. Hide now before it's too late. I'm a tiger. I don't hide from... You have to hide now. Is he hiding? I can still see your tail. Do you see the tiger's tail? I do. How about now? Shh. The bunnies are here. That's it? You've got to be kidding me. A cotton ball is more frightening than that thing. What's he going to do? Cute me to death? Uh-oh. Why did the tiger say uh-oh? There's more than one bunny. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of bunnies. Looks like Tiger's running away now. Do you think he learned why it's okay to be scared of the bunnies? Because there are a lot of them. And the book ends with everyone reading a poem, and the tigers have joined in. Bunnies, bunnies, burning bright. The end. Well, did you like that story? It was about bunnies, but really the bunnies weren't in there until the very end. And it was really probably more about the tiger. And about poetry. All right, I have a song for you now. Will you sing with me? Good. Now we have to do some movements with the song too, so I need you to help me out. Okay? I want you to make little bunny ears for me. Good. And I want you to be a fly flying around and landing on your nose. Good. Now swish the fly away. And now you can fly away. All right. And the song goes like this, and we're going to do the moves while we sing the song. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose, and he swished till the fly flew away. Thank you for doing that with me. Want to do it one more time? Good, let's do it again. Make sure you do these movements with me. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose, and he swished till the fly flew away. Good. You know what? I want to sing it again. I want you to do the movements with me, but I'm going to skip one word. So we're just going to do the movements. We're going to skip the word rabbit. So it goes like this. Little Peter had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter had a fly upon his nose, and he swished till the fly flew away. Let's do it again, but this time we'll leave out another word. Little Peter had a upon his nose. Little Peter had a upon his nose. Little Peter had a upon his nose, and he swished till the fly flew away. Let's do it one more time. Ready? Little Peter had a fly upon his. Little Peter had a upon his. Little Peter had a upon his, and he swished till the fly flew away. Nice. Should we do it one more time? All right. Little Peter had a upon his. Little Peter had a upon his. Little had a upon his, Annie, till the fly flew away. All right, I want to do it one more time, but this time we're not going to sing. We're just going to think the song in our head. Ready? Nice job. Thank you for singing with me and for doing those movements. It's been great having you in Storytime here.
This part of our presentation is aimed more directly at the parents here at the event. Libraries have several different services that are perfect for families like you with children at this age. We have story times similar to this one that your children can attend with other children and their families at the library. These story times involve books, songs, finger plays, and craft time for the children, as well as a chance for adults to meet other parents in the community and get to know one another. We also participate in a nationwide program called 1000 Books Before Kindergarten, which provides reading logs for your family, as well as free books for your child to encourage the love of books and reading in the years leading up to attending kindergarten. There are also a wide variety of programs for all ages available this summer during our summer reading program. The theme for 2022 is Oceans of Possibility, and the library programs will cover topics such as ocean life, conservation, history and geography, particularly as they pertain to things like sea travel, ocean mythology, and so much more. Last of all, even though the COVID-19 pandemic caused many hardships, there are a number of good things to come of it as well. Many library programs will continue to have virtual options like Zoom, as well as take-home craft kits that families can pick up at the library and then do together at home. And speaking of craft kits, we also have one for you to take home today that Andrew is going to tell you about next.
It's a cool little bookmark. You see it's kind of like this. It looks just like a rabbit. And you can see when we put it inside of our book, it holds your place like that. So let's get to work creating this. All right, so what we're first going to do is take our half little paper. We curated that by taking half of this, folding it, and then cutting it so that you had only one half. Then what you do is make a nice fold like this, folding that piece of paper along the other side, and then take your handy scissors and you cut this extra piece off. Don't need that. Well, you'll need this later to create some other pieces. But we're going to take now that we have our little triangle, and we're going to fold the sides in towards the center. So it looks like this. So we went from this to this. We're going to take our tape now and tape these sides together, or you can glue them. Depends on your preference. Now what we do is take this and fold the half in so that it looks like this. This will be where the book page goes inside and holds your place. So now that we have this done, this is the body of our little rabbit. So now we need to make the face. We're going to take our pink sheet of paper right here. We only need a little piece, so I'm only going to take really just a little piece of this. And what I need to do is you create little ears inside, and then just a itty bitty nose, sort of like that. We're going to take our little scrap piece from before, and we're going to make some ears. Sort of like that. And then all you do is cut them out. All these little pieces. such. All right. And now, we basically just put it all together. We're going to need our glue stick and our tape. What I did before is take these little ears and just tape them to the back. Like such. Now, take your glue stick. We're going to take the nose, rub it on there to get a little bit of glue. Put that right in the middle. Take the inside of the ears, rub that on there to get just a little bit of glue. So we have it looking like that. Now, you just draw on a little face and some whiskers. We forgot one thing. We're gonna take this piece of paper and we're gonna make some teeth for our rabbit. Take tape, then go inside. Now look at that, rabbit.